Look outside, it's already light and the stars ran away with the night. Things were said, words that we'll try to forget. It's so hard to admit.
The eggs of a cormorant take about 1 month to incubate. About 8 to 12 eggs are laid at one time. During the day, the mother sits on the eggs. During the night, it is the father's turn to warm up the eggs. If the incubation process is successful, about 7 of them will hatch. However, if it is unsuccessful, about only 1 or maybe none at all will hatch. The chance that a cormorant egg will incubate successfully is very, very low. The incubation process takes about 30 days. It takes 65 to 70 days for an experienced fisherman to train a cormorant. That is a total of around 100 days for a cormorant to be ready to go out and fish. The cormorants in the Shah village are very obedient. Once they receive praises from the owner, they will try very hard to bring back fish. Yaheng is the chant in the Bai language to encourage cormorants to catch lots and lots of fish. While training the birds, the local fishermen always use their own secret way to teach the birds. By doing this, the birds will only obey the orders of their owners. Fishermen control their cormorants by tying a snare near the base of the bird's throat. When the cormorant eats a fish too big for its tight throat, the fish will get caught and the fishermen will bring the bird back to the boat and make the bird spit it out. Small fishes and shrimps will not get caught. Cormorants are very smart birds. They know how to count from 1 to 7. If the fisherman does not give them any treat after they have caught 7 fishes, they will not listen to the owner. Every day, a fisherman has to feed 500 grams of small fish to the male cormorants and 400 grams to the females. If they want more food, they will have to catch them by themselves when the fisherman goes out to fish. When a cormorant misbehaves, it will be tied to the boat and is not allowed to fish for a period of time. By making cormorant fishing as a tourist attraction, they not only can continue the cormorant fishing industry and preserve the fishing methods, they also can show tourists the art of cormorant fishing. They have to find a way to earn money other than selling fishes in the market. The fishermen can earn much more money to support their family this way. Usually, they sell about 500 to 600 tickets when business is good. Most fishermen earn money by rowing boats for tourists. They earn about 6 to 7 yuan per day. Every day, they wake up at 8:30 in the morning to work until 5:30 in the afternoon. They take a couple of rests in between working hours. The job as being a fisherman runs in the family. Fish used to be 90 cents a jin. Now it is 20 yuan a jin. During a performance, if a fish is caught, it will be charged at 50 yuan. The delicious wuchangyu will be more expensive because it is very popular throughout Xizhou. The entrance fee for tourists is 126 yuan. However, out of the 126 yuan, Mr. Yang and the other fisherman only gets a share of 46. That means the other 80 yuan is for the tourist company. People in the Shah village have started fishing with cormorants from over 4,000 years ago. From the 1st of February to the 1st of August, the government closes Lake Erhai. Cormorants are piscivores, so they have to go and fish every single day without fail. Because of that, many fishermen are forced to give up cormorant fishing. Also, other fishing techniques like big giant nets prove to be much more effective than cormorant fishing. Now, there are only 6 families that still keep cormorants. The reason why these 6 families can continue fishing It's because they do it for the purposes of tourism. During the 1960s, there were 72 families in this village that kept cormorants, and there were more than 1,500 cormorants. Now, there are only 98 cormorants left. Miss Lee, an elderly fisherwoman, noticed the disappearing of cormorants in Xizhou. In her childhood days, cormorants used to be everywhere. Winter is the best time for fishermen to fish. First, the cold keeps the cormorants still, so the fishermen do not have to use fishes to lure them back. Second, fishes will swim very slowly because they want to conserve energy. This makes it easier for cormorants to catch them. Third, because of the lack of plant growth, the water is also much clearer, so the cormorants can easily spot swimming fishes. Mr. Yang Yuangan, an expert in the fields of cormorant fishing, began his career when he was 18, and he worked in this industry for 45 years. He is now 63 years old. In the most recent 6 years, he started fishing for touristic purposes. A cormorant fishing performance was held in 1993 in Japan. The audience loved the idea of using cormorants to fish, and the cooperation between the fishermen and the cormorants. This led the Bai fishermen to winning the championship. Mr. Yang's cormorant, Da Sheng, was the most skillful of all the other birds. He scored the highest points. Mr. Yang Yuegan teaches his son all his cormorant fishing skills. His other children refuse to carry on his career because they feel that it is too tiring and the money earned is simply too little. Cormorant fishing is a very amazing fishing method, and it is very unique to Xizhou. However, less and less people are willing to continue in this industry. Please spread the word to support cormorant fishing. First, cormorant fishing has 4,000 years of history, and it has to carry on. Second, the cormorants and the fishermen have an interdependent relationship with each other, as they rely on one another to thrive in the modern world. Last but not least, it is a very environmental way of fishing because it does no damage to the environment, really eco-friendly. Before I came to Xizhou, I never knew that there was such thing as using birds to fish. It is hard to believe that something so interesting is not advertised. I want to popularize this fishing method and raise the awareness, so more tourists can come to Xizhou and support cormorant fishing. By boosting its sustainability, this industry will flourish, and more areas of China would continue expanding cormorant fishing.
他找大鱼了去烧烤，他找小鱼来外台。他找大鱼了下酒菜，他找小鱼做鱼摊。世界是你们的，也是我们的。但是我讲的是你们的，但是我讲的是你们的。